Hey, welcome back to the channel, and today is Monday, so it's our Miscellaneous Monday. Let's scroll up where we should be. We're going to do the Mini-Murdle and the Murdle today. We did this once before. If you don't recall, we get some clues that we're going to be able to put into our grid here, and we're going to be able to determine who did the murder, with what, and where. Kind of a clue whodunit type of thing. So let's jump in with the Mini first, and then we'll get into the regular size Myrtle. Really, they're just slightly larger is the regular one. The Mini one is slightly smaller, so that's really the only difference between the two. Anyway, let's get started on this one. So we've got Deductive Logico cracks the case of the graduation cord. Blah, blah, blah. That seems like it's just somewhat irrelevant. So back when Logico was in deduction college, he once solved the murder of a kindly old professor. And we're going to have suspects, weapons, and locations set up here. So our suspects are Secretary Celadon, Vice President Mauve, and President Amaranth. That color is a bit hard to see. I don't know if maybe it's just my screen. Weapons, we've got a graduation cord, sharp pencil, and a laptop. And locations, we have parking lot A, the computer lab, and the Greek theater. And I believe you can click on each of these. I think you can do it over here as well. Yeah, and it brings up the same information. But there's just some further information that you can get for each thing. So each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but on that day, only one was a murderer. Go through the clues, blah, 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 and we've got our clues. Let me set this up so there we go, right on the edge. So, clues and evidence. An anonymous source that Logico trusted passed him a message that read, this is like a word scramble, or is it backwards? I think it's backwards spelling. Yeah, it looks like it because the first couple of words are that. So a tiny lead shaving was discovered in the parking lot in walking distance. Okay, so a tiny lead shaving in the parking lot. So it would have a tiny lead shaving, most likely a pencil, right? Made of wood and metal. So that was found in the parking lot. So put that in. Secretary Celadon was in love with the person who brought a laptop, so they did not bring the laptop. So this is Celadon, right? Yeah, the green. A laptop was not in the computer lab, so the laptop not in the computer lab. So therefore, it must have been in the, what is this again? The Greek theater. And then the cord was in the lab. President Amaranth was in a place coincidentally referenced in Dame Obsidian's famous unauthorized biography. Now, does this give me more information? Okay, it does. Following excerpt is from page 42 of How I Murdered My Husband, and I Done It by Dame Obsidian. If I recall correctly, it was about 15 years ago to the day, but the incident in the computer lab shouldn't be the only thing that people remember. Interestingly, this would later provide the inspiration for a best-selling whodunit, The Perplexing Puzzle of the Beautiful Bride, but that's a story for another time. Dame Obsidian swore this book was entirely fictional, even if it was written in form of a memoir. So that means whatever that past clues I completely forgot was, whatever it is occurring in the computer lab. What is this? So President Amaranth was in the computer lab is what this is saying. So Amaranth is the red one, yeah, and the computer lab is down here, so that's where they were. Now we know the computer lab is also set up with the graduation cord, so that must be there. Therefore we get this and this, and we end up getting Mauve has a laptop. They would be in the Greek theater then, and that would be the way we fill out the grid. Once Logico checked his reasoning and was confident that there could be only one solution, he went to the board of directors and announced who done it. So we should know who did it. We know it was the cord. We know it was by President Amaranth, and we know it was in the computer lab. So President Amaranth with a graduation cord in the computer lab. Make your accusation. Resolution, it was President Amaranth, the graduation cord in the computer lab. Deductive Logico declared. Was he right? Okay, we're not there yet. Yes, that is correct. So While President Amaranth first protested his innocence, the entire faculty approved Logico's reasoning. This was one of Logico's first cases, and it helped him develop the skills he uses to this day. And that concludes Deductive Logico cracks the case of the graduation cord. You solved today's Mini-Murdle in 15 minutes. Well, not because I had this thing open for a while. I was setting everything up, so it clearly didn't take me 15 minutes. I've only been recording for about 5. So that was about 5-ish minutes for the mini. Let's go to the regular Murdle. See, you see, it's just slightly more suspects, more locations, and more weapons to go through. So this is going to be the case of the Shard of Ancient Ceramic. Inspector Iratino has told Logico that Mondays were an acquired taste. Well, that's apt for this puzzle and today. But Logico thought he was joking. Take this one, for example. A bohemian had been killed in an art museum. Each suspect, of course, brought one weapon to one location, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what are our suspects? We got the Duchess Vermilion, Chef Aubergine, Agent Fuchsia, and that is really hard to read with that color. Comrade Champagne. Look at the other screen because it's easier to read there. It's Comrade Champagne, okay. Our weapons are a poisoned muffin, a cup of poisoned tea, an abstract statue or a rare vase. And the locations are the rooftop garden, the entry hall, an art studio, and the bathroom. What a wonderful place to die in the bathroom. Ask Elvis about it. Clues and evidence. Okay, so a messenger from the Grand Order of the Smiling Marot gave Logico a note that read, now this is another jumbled up, and it looks like it's just backwards again. Chef Aubergine was seen with a poisoned muffin. Okay, so which one was the poison? Oh, okay, that one. Which one is Chef Aubergine? That was this one. So you've got the muffin. A cup of poisoned tea was certainly not besides some fancy soaps. So what are our locations again? Rooftop garden, entry hall, an art studio, or the bathroom? I would guess the bathroom would have soap, right? Logico spent several minutes examining what he thought was a sculpture, but which turned out to be the door to the bathroom. Inside there are several fancy soaps. Yep, there we go. So the poisoned tea was not in the bathroom. Which one's the poisoned tea? It was the second one, wasn't it? Yeah, poisoned tea, not in the bathroom. Then we've got whoever was in the entry hall was right-handed. All right, now we got to see who's right-handed. Not the Duchess of Vermilion. Could have been Chef Aubergine. Not Agent Fuchsia. And not Comrade Champagne. So surprisingly, there's only one right-handed person here. It usually be the opposite way around. So we know then that Chef Aubergine, as being the only right-handed person, was in the entry hall, which I think was this one, yeah. So let's put those in. And we can put this in to finish that bit up for Chef Aubergine. The tallest suspect never set foot at the rooftop garden. Now I'm going to go back through and see which one's tallest. 5'9" doesn't sound very tall. 5'2", 5'9" sounds nice now. 5'8", 5'11", so Comrade Champagne is the tallest, and he was not at the rooftop garden then. Where's the rooftop garden? This first one. You are not in the rooftop garden. The suspect with the abstract statue also had brown hair. So who has brown hair? White hair. Blonde hair. Brown hair. And blonde hair. So Agent Fuchsia has the brown hair, therefore has the abstract statue, which is this one. Of course, my phone has to go off. Okay, I think I got all of that one done for now. The Duchess of Vermilion wasn't a place coincidentally referenced in Dame Astine's famous unauthorized autobiography. So we're going back to this. So the minis and the regulars seem to be connected a little bit more than you would originally think, I guess. So the following excerpt is from page 117 of How I Murdered My Husband. You find inspiration in the strangest places, but what was I doing in an art studio? But by the dawn of the next day, one person would be dead and another would be their murderer. Okay, so art studio is the Duchess of Vermilion. Where's the art studio? Is it this one? Yes, okay. We can put that one in, we can put this one in, and we can put that one in. Now, what else do we know? The vase was used to commit the murder, so we know that. We've got to have something else we can connect. So we've got fuchsia is with the statue in the rooftop garden. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. So now we've got the art studio, which we know is Duchess Vermilion. And we've got Comrade Champagne in the bathroom. So what did we know? A rare vase was used to commit the murder. So the rare vase is in the bathroom, so therefore it was Agent Comrade who did it. All right, let's put that in. Agent, or Comrade Champagne, sorry, not Agent Comrade. What am I doing? How with, where did we say it was? The ancient vase, or rare vase, right? Rare vase. Rare vase, okay. And it was in the, and look at that, it was in the bathroom. So let's make our accusation, and was I right? Yes, I was, there we go. So while Comrade Champagne protested his innocence, he lost confidence as Deductive Logico explained the case against him, and he knew he was caught. Logical, you will be first against the wall when the revolution comes, he muttered. Ooh, very Soviet. Deductive Logico watched him be led away, knowing it was the last he would see of him. And that concludes the case of the shard of the ancient ceramic. And again, it says I solved it in 22 minutes, but I had this thing open for quite a while, so there we go. We've got both the mini and the regulars of the Murdles done, and not in pretty quick time, actually. I would start something else up, but I didn't have anything else prepared, so I guess this is going to be our Monday, our Miscellaneous Monday. I might make another post later today, since this one looks like it's going to be fairly short, but we'll see about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these. Let me know of these miscellaneous ones, though, which ones you like the most, which ones you don't like, any suggestions, etc., etc. I'd like to kind of, branch out as much as I can, but there's only so many things you can, that can be done. So anyway, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.